Now let us go on to the next concept, that the dielectrics, we insert dielectrics in parallel plate capacitors. So up till now we are, all the capacitors that we were dealing with only had air between them or free space between them as a dielectric. Now we can also insert the dielectric, the some other material between the two plates. And one of the earlier videos we have already studied that when the dielectric is inserted in the parallel plate capacitor, the capacitance of the capacitor increases. So here we will take a capacitor plate. We'll take capacitors and we'll completely fill the space between with a dielectric. So this is a parallel plate capacitor. We'll show some thickness here. So a parallel plate capacitor which is filled by the dielectric, and the space between the capacitor plates, the distance is d, and it is filled with the dielectric, and the area is of the plate is A. Now Q equals to CV, this we already know, and C equals to A epsilon naught upon D. These are the formula that we already know about. So we are going to use this. Now let us say that this dielectric is filled, the dielectric which is filled has a constant. Its dielectric constant is K, which we know that is equal to the epsilon R. So this is the dielectric constant, and because of this dielectric that is inserted, the new capacitance can be given by C dash. So it will be equal to A epsilon naught epsilon R upon D. This we have already done in previous videos how to do this, and this will be equal to, this is the original C here, so we can write it as C dash equals to epsilon RC or equals to KC, both are same thing. So this will be our new capacitance, and since K is always greater than 1, that means that C dash will be greater than C. So the final charge QF on the between the plates will be equal to, Q was CV, so final charge will be equal to KCV. C dash QF will be equal to C dash into V, and C dash equals to KC, so QF equals to KCV. Now this means that due to dielectric, some more charge has to be flown by the battery. If we connect this with a battery of potential V, then that means that after inserting the dielectric plate between the two plates, that the battery has to supply some excess charge, because QF is greater than Q. So that means some excess charge is supplied by the battery. Let us say that this excess charge is delta Q. So how much new charge is supplied will be given by delta Q equals to the final charge on the plates minus the initial charge which was Q on without the dielectric. So this will be the, we can substitute the values here, KCV minus CV. So delta Q will be equal to this. So this will be the excess charge that will be supplied by the battery. Now if the battery has to supply some excess charge, then it has to do some work. So the work done by battery in supplying the excess charge delta Q, this work done will be given by delta Q into V. So it will be equal to CV square K minus 1. So these are the important formula: the work done by the battery, the excess charge given to the battery, and the final charge on the after the dielectric is inserted. So here we learned two important things. First, that whenever the dielectric is inserted, the capacitance increases. These points you should always keep in mind. The capacitance increases from C to C dash. And the second point, to achieve this new steady state, after the insertion of the dielectric, to achieve this new steady state, the battery has to do some work in supplying excess charge. So battery has to supply excess charge delta Q, which will be given by CV into K minus 1, and to supply this, work done will be equal to CV square K minus 1. So these are important concepts of about inserting the dielectrics in between the plates of the capacitor.